That is just my chunk of feta, and I got the tomato basil flavor. You can also do regular, and these are my cherry tomatoes that I went ahead and cut in half. You can probably do any kind of tomato. I'm just following this recipe for what they said is great for it. Also gonna do some fresh basil. You could also do some dehydrated basil, or just, you know, the basil from your spice cabinet, but I'm opting for fresh basil because it's gonna be absolutely delicious with this. And then some garlic. You can do minced garlic, measure this with your heart, but this is easier in my opinion. That's why I love it. We're also going to grab some olive oil, and we are just going to drizzle right on over all these delicious tomatoes and that basil and everything. Get it nice and oily with that olive oil. And do a little bit of Parmesan. This part is totally optional since you already have that feta in here. Maybe you don't want to add any more cheese, but we are a cheese family here, so we're doing more Parmesan. That's probably about a cup or so. And then we're gonna do some Italian herbs. And also just do some garlic powder, onion powder. If there's anything else you want to add to this, like maybe some red bell pepper or orange bell pepper, or if you want to make it spicy, you can add some pepper flakes to this. But we're just gonna go ahead, brush all that right on off. Peel off my label, and this is how it's going to be for now. I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil right over that feta. Beautiful. We're just gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven at 350 for about 15-20 minutes. All right, this is out from the oven and it is smelling absolutely amazing. But of course, to finish everything off, we need my vermili, I don't remember what it's called. It's like an angel hair, you know? If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. We're just gonna do our entire box just right on in here while it's still super hot. So I'm not gonna be careful not to touch the sides of this pan, but we're just going to toss everything, making sure to grab that feta and break it on up. Oof, if you guys could smell this kitchen right now, you would know that this is going to be such a treat. Wow. All right, so we're just gonna kind of be a little aggressive. Make sure we get that feta nice and broken up all underneath there, and then get those tomatoes, that basil, Parmesan, all nice and tossed in here together. Super healthy recipe, since everyone's always like, you don't know how to cook. Guess what? I can cook when I want to. Sometimes I'm just lazy. And this is actually a really healthy dinner idea, even if you are being kind of lazy, because it is kind of just like a dump and bake. Beautiful. I think that looks pretty nice and mixed together. You can obviously add a bit more tomatoes if you guys like in your pan, but I'm honestly not a huge fan of tomatoes, so I'm going to be giving most of those to my family. I'm going to try this without the tomatoes because, like I said, I'm not a big fan of them, but let's just go ahead and give it a go. It's smelling, like I said, so good. I really can't wait to try. All right. Cheers. That is incredible. The like feta, super salty, so it counteracts really well with the pasta, that oil, basil. It's perfect. Definitely give this a try.